Hojo Chidori stood at the windowsill, staring up at the bright starlit night sky with a brilliantly white smile across her face. She was standing. Standing! It had been years since she'd been injured so grievously that her entire lower body was struck with paralysis. Now, finally, after more than a decade later, she was able to stand again, and soon she'd be able to walk alone. The smile on her face was so big, it was starting to make her cheek muscles cramp, but she couldn't help it. She was beyond happy. The fact that the surgery Ryo-sama had performed on her had been successful was a miracle. She had been full of trepidation before the procedure, especially when he put the mask full of some chemical he called chloroform on her face, causing her to pass out. It had all been worth it. When she'd woken from her forced slumber, she could feel her entire body for the first time since the injury. Her emotions were so overloaded with thankfulness and happiness that the letter she was trying to write to her brother, the leader of the Hojo clan and regent of the Kamakura shogunate, the de facto ruler of the island of Nippon, was hard to do because she could hardly keep her hand steady. When she looked down at the utensil in her hand, her wonder blossomed anew. In addition to Ryo-sama performing the miracle of giving her mobility, he provided her with a tool called a pen, and paper the likes of which she'd never seen before. The ease of writing with these tools was unbelievable, and if she wasn't holding and looking at them, she'd not have believed it. Chidori laughed at the enormity of it all, took a deep breath, and continued on with her task of informing her brother about the happenings on Tsushima Island and the thwarted Mongol invasion. Though she'd been asleep during the majority of it, she had been informed by the others of what had happened. She put her head down and her pen to the paper and began writing. Dearest Aniki, it is I, Chidori-chan, your favorite and only younger sister. There is much I must tell you, but most of it must be told in person, as it is so fantastical that I truly doubt you will believe what I have to say. First, the most important news. The Mongol invasion of Nippon has been defeated. The So clan, rulers of Tsushima Island, have routed over 1,000 enemy Mongol war junks, defeating almost all of them, and sending the few left limping back to their bastard Khan, may he burn in the lowest level of hell, to tell the tale.